Donald Trump is on the verge of making history.
Who are you guys going to be voting for?
I'm going for Kamala Harris.
What about you?
Trump.
Okay, so you want to vote for Donald Trump, she wants to vote for Kamala Harris. What makes you want to vote for Kamala Harris?
Because she'll be the first president, first black female president, and want to give her a chance. I think she can do it.
But when she says that, when she says, I want to give her a chance because she'll be the first female black president?
Yeah, I like that part, but our country doesn't need it just because she's the first of the first. We need somebody that's been in there and knows what they're doing. He's not a Pinocchio. Nobody's pulling the strings for him. He's more of a Geppetto. He says what he wants to do and does what he wants to do. That's why I like Trump. Mm-hmm. And he's done more help for the community that I was raised up in. You know, he's helped us with even the stimulus packages and all that. So that's why I'm more with Trump.
Okay, cool. And so it is a critical time right now. We have a lot of things going on in the world. We got World War III is on the brink,
Right.
and the border is a mess, and inflation is all-time high. Do you think that having a first female black president is the most important thing for America right now?
When you say that, I don't think so. I think Trump will get the job done. Because that's what he was working on when he was in there last time.
Yes, this is what happened when we keep our egos and face the truth. This lady was psychologically defeated by seeing what is happening. Sometimes you need to do research before taking the decision.
I'm just one person? No. Shut the up, Gary. Last time, only a few thousand votes kept Trump out of office. And this time, we will hold you personally responsible, Gary.
Feel great. I have not the slightest doubt she's going to win. Mm-hmm. The only concern we have is how the fascists will resign, or they probably won't resign, and that's our concern, how they'll react, that's all. But we know she's going to win.
Okay, but there are some reports that suggest that it's a really tight race.
Of course it's tight, yeah, but she's still going to win.
Okay.
And you saw the support here tonight. This is just one small section.
Yes.
But the energy and the commitment, and it's largely coming from women, and mostly young women, and they're coming from all over the country. Some from foreign countries to help in this election because they know it's at stake.
Yes, I believe you've seen these Hollywood actors. You've seen actor will release a video telling people to vote for Kamala, and we will hold you personally responsible. What is your response to this? I really want to know. And the other actor calling you fascist, it is insane. When I see these Hollywood actors doing this, they are out of control for real. I saw recently that Lady Gaga will now be campaigning for Kamala. When I see these celebrities, I don't know if this is actually a good idea because some actually have bad reputations. Like I saw the case of Cardi B. People are now bringing her old videos, something on social media, like, oh, this person is not a good example. This person don't like this. Why are you bringing this person on stage? That is what I see on social media. That is to tell you that celebrity endorsements sometimes don't work.
Donald Trump is on the verge of making history by receiving 45% or more of the Jewish vote. That has never happened for a Republican. The highs in the past, looking at the past 100 years, were, by the way, the average vote for a Republican in 24 elections was 24%. Eisenhower in 1956, 40%. Reagan in 1980, 39%. Any Republican candidate that gets more than 30% of the Jewish vote goes on to become president of the United States, and that is exactly what will happen with Donald Trump. The Jewish community is going to vote its interests. Anti-Semitism out of control, and a lot of talk coming out of the White House. Talk, but no action, no consequences for acts of hate. And we get it, the politics with regard to Israel, where ads that are being run in Michigan for Arab Americans, for Muslims, say one thing, and ads running in Pennsylvania for Jewish voters say something very different on the very same subject. We get it, and we don't buy it. Donald Trump will make history with the Jewish vote on November 5th.
Look at these people freaking out about Elon Musk and even going further to cast doubt on his effort to get out the vote. It is crazy. When I see their endorsement like this lining up musicians, they don't complain. They are just freaking out about Elon Musk. What Elon Musk is doing is extremely good, and it has actually opened the eyes of this Democrat not to treat people the way they did to Elon Musk, because they treated him bad. He changed his mind. Now they are regretting.
But this group of mega donors, bigger donors than we ever have seen, the likes of Elon Musk, who's campaigning more and harder than any business person, who might end up with an official or unofficial role in a Donald Trump administration. What do you think about all this, and what are people telling you?
Well, I think it's really scary territory. You know, we have some billionaires in this country, and if you look at the top 10 donors to Donald Trump, they've given over $1 billion to him.
Just the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, and that was not counting how much more Musk has spent. Musk is in Pennsylvania. He thinks because he can do rockets and electric cars that he can figure out how to get people to vote. But he's got a hard assignment, because the people he's trying to get to vote are low propensity voters. They're people that don't vote all the time. In fact, this bro thing that they've done, you know, let's get the young men. Well, the reason they're bros is because they don't care about voting.
Yeah, if you're not leaving your basement, you're not going to vote.
Yeah, they're really hard to get to the voting place.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
Yes, on my last clip, Makuma get mad with rude awakening when B. O'Reilly fact-check him to his face. The billionaire tech mogul got destroyed on News Nation when he dared to point the finger of blame at Trump for American economic woes. Kubat sometimes is very crazy. It doesn't mean that because you are rich, you have to give contribution to everything. You saw the backlash the other day. He got destroyed after putting out a segment that women actually surrounding around Trump are not intelligent.
It's time to get ready to vote. I'll see you guys in Pennsylvania.
I need you guys to know that when you see celebrities, influencers, musicians, whoever promoting Kamala Harris, it's because they're paid. And I know because they've approached me 3 times now. They always come in with the same offer. We want you to promote Kamala. We want you to say these talking points. And then I see a celebrity like Chrishell from Selling Sunset with a copy paste of that exact email. And then she posts, vote, vote, looking like super hot in a picture. But nobody puts paid post underneath these. It's propaganda. I don't know how it's not considered illegal to do that when it's the election. When any other time, if we're not making it obvious that we're promoting something we're paid to promote.
Yes, if Kamala was winning, all this would not be happening. A lot has happened within this short period of time, and it has actually exposed exactly what Democrats can do. The New York Times recently put this out. Kamala doesn't cross 50% in a single state in the last New York Times poll, and her leads are all within the margin of error. The polls that admit Trump voters were 16x less likely to respond and does not rule out a 2020 repeat here. This is a great poll for Trump. That is the New York Times. When you are looking at these polls, oh, Kamala is winning, Kamala is winning.
The only poll that really matters is the one on Election Day.
Do not let this make you complacent. Let it fire you up. Let it inspire you. Let it light a fire under your asses to make this thing a reality. You don't win elections with polls, you win them with votes.
Constantly lean Trump, and they don't necessarily, they have not been very accurate.
The weird thing about this election cycle is that positionally, Trump is the most moderate candidate.
You also got a bit of a hiccup from Joe Biden.
Have called out Trump over it.
Candidates very clearly pushing to win.
He brought up we're garbage. I don't know why these women are still on air.
Dan, I love you. You're so wrong. As they want to be.
So they now wear the 2 candidates to see who will favor them.
Biden. This is the President of the United States.
Now, I never noticed before and make me go, whoa.
Throw a birthday.
If you are over 18, please register to vote.
what he does at age.
I'm not voting for Donald Trump because I think he's a perfect person.
I woke up today to the headline.